Well, welcome everybody. John Carlson here with the rest of the crew. Philip J. Vandervoort III and social media maven Brittney Peralt. Have a look around. This is the studio where we broadcast the award-winning awards to be forthcoming John Carlson Commute every single day with our logo, our 4 microphones over here, our computer, our printer, and the glass on which on the other side you will find Philip and Brittney throughout the show. So on today's program, I talked about my aha moment when I realized that I was politically conservative. And that was when I was in high school and I heard about the federal government telling our school that the girls' club had to change its name and admit boys, which I thought was just silly. So I asked Phil and Brittney if they had an aha moment about politics or even a particular issue, and where'd you come down?
As you were bringing it up on the air, I can't really point to a single thing, and I guess I don't consider myself a conservative, quote-unquote. I've always kind of begun to think of myself as a libertarian, where fiscal conservancy is key, size of government is way too big, we can do plenty with government if it's smaller, but I am in almost every respect a social liberal. Because I kind of come down on this idea that it's none of the government's business. You should be able to do, as a consenting adult, what you feel you need to do.
So was there an incident?
Will tell you,
was there an incident?
I will tell you one of the things that does make me gravitate towards politics, 2 things. The Iranian hostage crisis, and I was a kid in 1979. I was about 10 years old. But I do remember that being such a big story. And then the TV show Family Ties with Michael J. Fox, and he always had this admiration and affection for Ronald Reagan. And so those are 2 things as a kid that certainly got me the most intrigued about politics, and then it kind of grew from there.
Okay, so social media maven Brittney Peralt, was there a particular issue that your mind was made up because of an incident or something?
It doesn't really have to do with politics necessarily. I'm kind of new to this whole politics thing. So my aha moment has to do with when I was in college. It took me until I was in college to realize that I was a minority. And as silly as that sounds, I never thought of it like that until I was in women's studies class and I was reading the definition pretty much, and I thought, wait, I'm those things. And I thought, am I a minority? Oh my gosh, okay. I guess I'm a minority. And yeah, so I got made fun of a little bit for that, but that was my aha moment at age 20, realizing, oh, yeah,
well, that's what everybody's been talking about.
Yeah, that's what that means. And you actually are in that category.
So I'm guessing that means then this wasn't either an obstacle or a stumbling block or a point of discussion at home when you were growing up.
No, it didn't change anything. It didn't. I didn't go through this oppression that was a lot talked about and things like that. So I had no idea I was actually considered that.
So did you start thinking of yourself differently because of this?
No.
Good for you. Good for you.
That's what I figured you were going to say.
Anyway, we're going to be doing this after every show. We're going to spend a couple of minutes after the program kind of doing a post-show show just for you. So thanks for tuning in on our debut program here this morning.